if you were to sit down and think about who had the best draft this past spring, you'd probably think Jets. Then you'd probably think Ravens because they got Kyle Hamilton, they got Tyler Linderbaum, two borderline top 10 prospects in my opinion. Then they drafted David Ojabo at 45. And I'm here to tell you that David Ojabo pick at 45 might have been the best pick in the entire NFL draft. If he did not tear his Achilles, he would have been a top 10 pick. I stand firm to that. I think he would have gone, 8 to the Falcons. I think the Falcons would have drafted him if he didn't tear his Achilles. Now, obviously, Achilles, major injury. It's going to take a comeback. He's probably not going to be ready for the start of this year, if this year at all. But this guy is a special talent. If he can come back healthy, he is going to help the Ravens in a ton of different ways. I think he's a good scheme fit. He's solid defending the run. As a pure pass rusher, I don't know if there's somebody better in the draft, to be honest with you. I don't think there is. The Aiden Hutchinson, you could make that argument. Trayvon Walker, maybe you make that argument. But I really don't think there's anybody better than David Ojabo when it comes to third down, pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Let me show you guys what I mean. Let's start with what I think is the weaker part of David Ojabo's game, and that's just run support. But really, anytime you draft an elite edge guy, an elite pass rusher, run support might be a little bit of an issue, but I think David Ojabo is serviceable. There's really two things about it. One, super long arms. You're going to see it in the pass rush. He uses them really well, but two, he's pretty disciplined. He's got a good sense of what he's supposed to do on run plays, the gaps he's supposed to fill. Like you'll see here, he's the edge, he's the contained player here, and he lets Kenneth Walker get outside of him a little bit, but not too far out, and then he goes and makes an athletic play on a first-round caliber running back. Like, that's no slouch of a running back right there, you know what I mean? But what got David Ojabo drafted was his ability to rush the passer. Third down, pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. A lot of times he's going to win with speed. That's what you're going to see in these next couple clips. His ankle mobility, the idea here, you point the toe of that left foot at the quarterback to get around the edge. Not a lot of players have that type of mobility. Not a lot of players have that ability to do that. Ojabo does. He's quick enough to get around guys, and you're going to see in these other clips, he uses it both ways. On this pass rush against Michigan State, big rivalry game, there's two things I want you to watch from Ojabo. One, his get off and his speed. It's going to put him in a really good place to win on the outside. He's a quicker pass rusher. Winning on the outside rather than the inside will probably be better. And two, his left arm. What's going to happen is he's going to hook his left arm underneath the left arm of the offensive tackle. If you're an offensive tackle and somebody does this to you, you have no choice but to let go or your shoulder is going to get ripped off, quite literally. This has become Ojabo's patented move. One of the guys who made it famous was James Harrison. Ojabo's not as strong as James Harrison, but he's quick enough to get himself into a good place to do it. You're going to see again here his left arm is going to come underneath of the left arm of that tackle. If you're a tackle, you want to hold on for dear life, maybe get a holding penalty, maybe block him, go ahead. You're going to rip your shoulder off. You're quite literally going to get hurt. You have to let go. And David Ojabo is quick enough to put himself in that position while also being strong enough to get his arm through. He has a great nose for the ball as well. You're going to see it in these other clips. He just finds the ball. Some pass rushers do, some pass rushers don't. Here, I think, is the best angle of him using that underarm bar to get tackles in difficult situations. This is against Penn State. Again, he's going to set himself up inside. And honestly, a tackle does a really good job, but he uses an arm to hook under. And if you're a tackle, you want to hold on to him, fine, you're going to get a penalty or you're going to get hurt. David Ojabo finds the ball, gets around. He's long enough to make this play on the quarterback, too. You can see his left arm kind of swipe down, hit the ball out, create a turnover for Michigan. This dude is a playmaker. This dude gets sacks. This dude sets himself up for success. And you're going to see what I mean in the next clip because it's not all speed rush. It's not all breaking to the outside. He can do other things as well. When tackles get film on a good pass rusher, they'll see their tendencies and then they'll adapt to what they usually do to kind of negate the pass rush. And that's exactly what these tackles on Indiana are going to try to do. You see them start to overset a little bit. If you set outside too far, what's going to happen? They're going to try to break it back in, right? David Ojabo knows that. He sees the angle the tackle takes, and he takes a quick jab step. And he doesn't have to spin. He can just jab inside, but he spins inside, and he's at the quarterback. He's in the quarterback's lap. David Ojabo understands the little nuances of pass rush as well. That's why I think he's going to be so special. So as you guys can see, David Ojabo's a freak, right? Long arms, long strides, quick, fast, strong, smart, dependable, and he's pretty disciplined. He knows what he's doing on the field, and he does the right thing on the field way more often than he doesn't. And that's what you need in a pass rusher. Pin your ears back, he's going to get the quarterback. First and second down on the run, he's not going to be a complete liability. If you're an edge rusher who can really rush the quarterback, all you need to do is not be a complete liability in the run to be a 3-down player, right? And I think that's what David Ojabo is going to do when he comes back from his injury. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment any other film reviews you want me to do, especially rookies. God bless you guys.